Hey, I'm in here. Finally got a situation fixed here a little bit. Anyway, I'm in here making some lobster tacos. So I figured I would talk to y'all for the little bit of time that I got to talk. So I had already started my lobster meat. I found this thing called Lobsterettes at Walmart, and I don't normally do the new thing, but I wanted lobster and I wanted taco, and I said, you know what? Let me see if I can mix it. Let me see if I can mix it. And you know me, and if y'all know that I cook the way that y'all know that I cook, then if y'all was watching me, I actually used to do a blog a while before I got sick, and so people watch me because of my books and everything. And y'all know this is Small Black Business Month, so please support me. I am a small black business. I'm an author. I'm a writer. I got books out. I showed them to y'all before. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get something out my refrigerator. I can show them to y'all again. Yeah, I definitely will show them to y'all again. But I got so much food, and I'm not complaining. I appreciate everything that I have. But I got so much food in there, it's just like in my way. But my lobster meat is done. So I'm gonna turn it down, and I'm gonna add a little bit of cream to it. That's gonna be what I use as like the sauce on my taco. And then I'm gonna cut up some tomatoes and my onion and my pepper and my cilantro. And if y'all know what that is together, then y'all know what I'm about to make right there with that. But I had made this cream sauce the other day, and I thought the cream sauce would be good with this. So I'm about to add the cream in here, and I'm gonna put it on low and cover it up and let it melt. Oh goodness, it's gonna be so good. I wanted to cut up some fresh garlic, but I've been moving so fast, I didn't get a chance to. You see me moving y'all like it ain't nobody business. That's because I don't want to walk away from y'all and put my booty in y'all face. Don't want to do that. Had to get the pan. But these are going to be some good tacos. I'm going to show y'all real fast what I said I found. Because I found it at Walmart. You find anything at Walmart. It's called Lobsterinos. Lobsters. Is lobster tail meat. And all I eat is the tail anyway. I don't really like lobster. I only like lobster tail, honestly. And I know that sounds kind of ghetto that I eat lobster but only the tail. But that's the only part I like. I don't like cracking through all that big stuff and all that. Just give me some lobster tail and I'm good to go. So I am going to make this kind of healthy. I'm going to make it kind of healthy. So I'm going to put it, when I put it in there, when I put it on my my flour tortilla. When I put it on there, I'm going to actually put spinach and arugula on it. So I'm just trying to eat healthy, trying to eat something new that is absolutely tasty. I mean, because when you say, I'm gonna turn on the light. Can y'all see me? Okay, all right. So, because when you say, lobster taco, you don't really think of real lobster. A lot of places, you know what? I'm gonna just sit y'all up like this. Places make stuff and they don't use real stuff. But y'all know me. If I'm gonna do it, I gotta do it with the real stuff. Don't give me no imitation crab meat. Don't give me no imitation. And they sell imitation crab meat like it's a thing for real. And I know a lot of people like it, but unfortunately, I'm not that person. I don't want no imitation crab meat, imitation shrimp, Don't give me no imitation nothing. Okay, don't imitate nothing for me. Okay, if it's got to be imitation, I don't want it. I want the real thing all day, every day, and that's what it is. I was thinking if I wanted to make me a smoothie, but I need to get over here and cut this stuff. So I got the lobster cooking down. I just wanted to, honestly, it was already like pre-cooked in there. I just really seasoned it and added my sauce to it. When you make a good taco, you gotta have a good sauce. So I have made me a good sauce to go with it. I'm sorry I'm doing so much moving, but I'm gonna make sure I show y'all the finished product. All right, so I'm gonna try to put y'all right there again. All right, so now y'all are there. What are we cutting? We just turned this on. It's getting hot. Alright, getting hot. Sometimes my thing don't want to get hot. Hold on 1 second. I gotta abuse it. A little bit. See, that's the perks of renting. The perks of renting. It teaches you how to fix stuff when you are owner, okay? It teaches you how to fix stuff when you are owner. So I'm going to cut the cilantro real quick. And then I'm going to cut the tomatoes. No, then I'm going to cut the onions and the peppers. And I'm going to cut the cilantro first. You know, I want to get my green out the way. Get my little greeny meanie out the way. For those that don't know how to cut cilantro, you just kind of leave it the way it was when you pull it out, and you just cut down the line. Then once you're done cutting down the line, you kind of just put as much back together that wants to go back together, and you go down the line and cut that again, so it'll be cut too. So cilantro is very easy to cut and function with, you know. So my pan is getting hot, and the only thing going on that pan is the flour tortillas. Like I said, the lobster meat is done. I'm just making the pico de gallo. For those that didn't know earlier when I was talking about it, that's what I'm making, the pico de gallo, really quickly. So I got my cilantro cut. I'm gonna move that to the side. I'm actually gonna find a nice little bowl home, or a plate. A nice little plate for my stuff. So when I'm done cutting it, so I'm moving stuff to the side. So we're going to put the cilantro over there onto this plate. Oh, goodness gracious. So I was going to go live and cook, but I just, you know, I don't know, y'all. I've been having my moments and doing what it do, and, you know, so we're going to rinse. We ain't going to use no soap, but we're going to rinse. We're going to take this onion. We're going to cut this onion. Now, normally when you make pico de gallo, you use an onion and a green pepper and a tomato. I use colorful peppers because I'm that girl. Okay, I'm just that girl that I just want to see colorful stuff in my stuff. It still gives you that same taste, that same flavor, that same savoir-faire. It still gives it to you. It's just, you know, I like color. I like color. I like flavor. And when you're doing a regular, you know, white onion, and then, okay, it's hot, so let me turn it down. And then, you know, green cilantro, and then a green pepper. It's like, where's the prettiness, you know? Where's the prettiness? I'm a girl. I want a little bit of prettiness, so that's why I'm going to cut up a red pepper, an orange pepper, and I might cut up a yellow pepper too. It depends on how much pepper is done by the time I'm done cutting. Okay, so almost done with my onion. Yes, I just love mincing stuff. My kids will tell you I've always been there. They've never had the big, the really big onions and all of that stuff in their food, because I like to mince my stuff. I like my stuff kind of small, where when you're cooking it, it might disappear in the food and disintegrate, and, you know, still make the food absolutely amazing. So I'm going to slide this over here too on the plate, on the side of the cilantro. Okay. And then we're going to cut up the pepper. And then we're gonna cut up tomatoes. Okay, so we got the pan is nice and hot for the tortillas, but we're not gonna cut them yet. We're gonna cut this. I mean, we're not gonna cook them yet. We're gonna cut these two peppers first. We're gonna cut these two peppers first because I need my pico de gallo to be together before I start cooking stuff down. You feel me? So give me 2 seconds. Let me put this in the trash, because these are the seeds. Now, have I been owning my own place and everything, like I want to be owning my own place and everything, I would have put them seeds in the, I would have took these seeds outside and grew them, but unfortunately I don't own my own land yet, but it's coming. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. And when I say it's coming so shortly that you might as well say I should have kept those seeds. So, you know, I'm manifesting that. It's coming that quickly that I should have kept those seeds, because I should be able to grow them in the next 30 days. You know what I mean? That's how fast my land is coming to me, okay? And I know it is, because God got me all day, every day. So we're going to cut these. We cut them to the side first, and then cut them down. So That way we mince them. Yep, we mince them. We mince everything. We mince everything. And whatever flew away just deserved to make it out of there. It was like, I don't want to be eaten. It didn't want to be eaten. So it's okay. Then I'm going to cut an orange one because I love orange. I love my food to be colorfully blue flow. I just didn't want just the tomato to just be the only thing with color. You know what I mean? Like, just a tomato? Nah. Even though the tomato does make a bulky amount once, even if you just cut one, is, you know. So, but those who forgot, I'm making a lobster taco. So I'm right now making my pico de gallo. I cut up the cilantro, the onions. I'm cutting up the peppers now. From the peppers, we're going to cut the tomatoes, and we're going to put it all together, and then we're going to make this taco down. Yes, y'all saw the lobster. It's actually lobster tail, just cut up. I bought a pack of it called Lobsterini. First time ever buying it, but y'all know me right now going through, you know, chemo and a lot of other things. That's seriously working on my stress level. I didn't have the patience to cut and do all of that stuff with the lobster tail that I got in the freezer. So I said, let me just try to do something. So lobsterini it was. So peppers is cut, making sure peppers is cut all the way. Move that out the way. Put the peppers over here with the cilantro and the onions. And I have this thing putting things on the edge of the thingy. Don't worry, I'm not gonna drop it. Okay, so that's what we cut so far. Those that came in a little bit late. This is our lobster tail. It is cut. And yes, there's oil on my stove because y'all know, you know, at the drop of a dime, if I want to fry me something, some fish, some chicken, some whatever, I can. That's just what that is on my stove. So we move that around. So we just really cooked the lobster tail in Obey seasoning, garlic butter, a garlic butter powder. I squirted some lemon on it, some fresh lemon juice on it, and some pepper. So that's what that was cooked in. And then I have a cream sauce that I normally be making for stuff, and I just put that cream sauce on it just for a little bit. So now I'm gonna cut two teeny tomatoes, and then I'm gonna put all of that in a bowl, and then we're gonna cook our flour tortillas, and that's gonna be that. I'm cutting up the tomatoes now for the pico de gallo. For those that was watching me make that, like I said, I dice everything. Everything got to be diced, and dice some more. It's just my motto. Let's just dice it up. So we're gonna mince it up. That's how I do it over here. Oh, yes, for those that don't know that I can cook, there's 600 something videos up there. I've been doing this since 2016 or whatever. You know, I'm not just talking to y'all because I have cancer. I'm not just trying to talk to the ladies who have cancer. I'm just trying to talk to people at this point, you know, because life is life. And even for the people who help take care of people who have cancer or any other ailments, you know, life is hard. You know what I mean? You got to... That's a lot to help, you know, because people have been, you know, my family's been helping me, and those who have already went on my little cancer cures thing and ordered me something and sent it, you know, you guys are a blessing. But, you know, people need help, you know. So me personally, I feel like right now I am going through a lot, but as long as my bills and my rent is paid, I can get my treatment and be okay and come out on the other side unscathed. So right now, my bills and my rent is paid. So even though I got other little stressors, I'm okay. So, you know, and I got food and I can cook and I can order out if I want to, and I got people that might want to send me a DoorDash or two. Some people don't have that. So I'm thanking God for that. I'm thanking God I'm able to stand here right now and make this delicious meal in front of y'all. Stand here right now and make this delicious meal, and I'm going to mix it all together. Make this delicious meal in front of y'all and talk to people who are going through breast cancer and colon cancer and rectal cancer and anal cancer and leukemia. Again, I thought I had stage 1 breast cancer. I have stage 3 breast cancer, and we found that out in May when I first found out I had cancer in November. So that's a big jump from what they told me to what I actually am, and to be going through it and to know that I can come on here and cook and talk and vent and, kind of, put y'all in my business from time to time is a blessing. You know what I mean? It's a big blessing, and I appreciate it. And I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the new subscribers. I appreciate the new followers. And then you just mix it together. If you want to cut up some garlic and put some garlic in it, you're welcome to. I don't think I'm going to put any garlic in it, even though I keep saying I wanted some garlic. You know what? Garlic it is. I wanted some garlic. Oh, and it's purple garlic. Okay. We're going to get a little bit of garlic. Just a little bit of garlic in it. Because look, they gave me purple garlic. I like it. Hold on. Hold up, y'all. So let me get the garlic. A little bit of garlic. Plus it's lobster. You can't really have lobster without no garlic. You gotta have a little bit of garlic on your lobster. You know what I mean? Hold up, y'all. I can't get it. It don't want to come apart for me. It's telling me no. Hell no, it won't go. Alright, so we're gonna cut a little bit. We're gonna cut a little bit of garlic and add it in here. And you know what? Nothing is better than fresh, honestly. And then we're going to figure out the smoothie situation, because I do want to make a smoothie as well. I might not do that on here, because I done kept y'all 16 whole minutes, and y'all know y'all barely be watching the long lives, you know what I mean? The long videos. I should have just went live, I should have just always follow your first mind, you know what I mean? My first mind told me to go live and talk to y'all, and I did not. I should have, because then we could have had question and answers and all of that old other good stuff. But anyway, I'm about to finish this up, and then I'm gonna do a short telling y'all about this video, showing y'all the actual food, showing y'all the lobster taco while it's done. And once I show y'all that, I'm gonna refer to this video. So come back, come back and watch this video. I'm going through a lot, okay? I'm going through a lot to get this video the bomb, okay? I'm going through a lot to get this video the bomb. But no, I'm just cutting the garlic really fine so that I can put it inside of the pico de gallo, because I don't normally put garlic in my pico de gallo, but if I'm going to put it in there, it's going to be very teeny, very small, because I think I remember having that small garlicky taste in certain little lobster and crab dishes at the restaurantes, okay? So I'm going to be just like them today, okay? I will be just like the restaurante today, okay? But I am learning Spanish, so y'all can help me. Y'all can drop Spanish words and phrases, but make sure they are copacetic. Don't say nothing mean and no bad words, because I do know the bad words. I ain't read them in a while, but I do know the bad words. But yeah, let me finish cooking this. I can't get this little piece of skin. It just don't want to come off my garlic. Anyway, it just wants me to cut it up with it, and I guess it'll come off while I'm doing it. Yep, it sure did. All right, so as I said, I'm done with this. I'm gonna put this together. See, skin coming off. All right, so I'm gonna put this together. Add a little bit of garlic in my pico de gallo. Just a little bit of garlic in my pico de gallo. Y'all want one final look? One final look. Y'all think I need to add more tomato? More tomato? Well, mine has cilantro, peppers, tomato, and garlic, and onion. So that's my, So I'm gonna grab these, put them on my little grill thing. Grab a little bit of cheese. I don't know which cheese I want yet, and I'm gonna hook that up. Y'all want to stay? Y'all want to see? All right, come on. Let's get to the refrigerator. Y'all are so persistent. Goodness gracious. I appreciate it, though. I'm glad y'all was like, you know what? No, girl, we want to stay and see how the food come out. So I'm going to get the food to coming out really fast. Let me grab the butter. And guess what, y'all? I dropped the strawberries. You know why? Because I should have stuck with my first mind. Just sent y'all a picture and showed y'all and just, you know, not just, you know, oh no. It was just so y'all could have something to laugh at real fast. All right, well then I hope that y'all enjoyed that scene of me dropping strawberries. I'm picking them up. I'm moving them to a different spot. Oh, you know what else I got? This will be my fruit for the day. It's going to be my fruit for the day. So we're going to pull that out and have that with after our lobster. Okay? Yes. We'll have some passion fruit. That's what it was. It was to show some compassion for the passion fruit. All right. So we're going to stand y'all right here. Again. We're going to put some butter. I don't know how many I want right now. And we're going to also pull out the spinach and the arugula because we're adding spinach and arugula to this. It's going to be that good. Okay, it's going to be the bomb. All right, y'all. Hold up. I got 2 of them. 3 of them. Whew, 4 of them. All right, we got 4 of them. We're going to add a little bit of butter to the bottom. A little bit of butter to the bottom. And we're going to put it on our grill that's been sitting here getting hot all this time. Yes, all this time we had a grill sitting here getting hot. See, I don't tell y'all everything. I'm going to turn it up though because I had it on low. So we add a little bit of butter to the bottom of our flour tortilla. Just a little bit, you know. It looked like a lot, but I'm scraping it across so it can go between 4 tortillas. And I'm putting them face down onto the butter on the thing. I'm going to let it cook. Let it cook. Come on. Come on, Glow. Let it cook. And then we're going to add the arugula and the spinach to the bottom. Yes, the arugula and the spinach to the bottom of the taco. And then we're going to add the lobster on top of that. And I still don't know what type of cheese. So I done turned that up. We're going to close this. When you open things, make sure to close. I tell my kids that all the time because I'm normally the one that forgets to close some stuff. So I'm moving stuff off the edge because I should have been putting stuff away and I was not. We're going to stir up our lobster. Oh, let me try a piece. Listen, y'all don't even know until y'all can try it. I feel like I said, y'all don't know until y'all can try it. Okay, we're gonna go back to the refrigerator. We're gonna put some stuff away because when you're cooking, you should really be putting stuff away and not just taking stuff out. Okay, so now we're gonna let's put this in the back, and we're gonna take out our spinach and our arugula, and we're gonna watch that cook a little bit more, and we're gonna do some flippage. We're gonna move that over there. We're gonna close the cilantro up. Yeah, because everything that I use, I want to make sure I close it and put it in the refrigerator. We're gonna close the cilantro. We're gonna close the butter. What else do we have out here? We got the other butter. We're going to put these butters away. Bear with me. Y'all stay right here because I can't keep carrying y'all everywhere. Y'all are heavy, okay? Y'all are heavy. Goodness. Just bear with me. Okay. All right. So, back over here. What kind of cheese? See, I feel like I don't need any cheese because the sauce that I made has cheese. But I feel like because it's a taco, it needs a little bit of a sprinkle of some cheese. So what we thinking? Italian blend or... Woo, we're going to flip. I can flip it with my fingers. Why? Because this is my food. I'm the only one eating it. But if you were at a restaurant or something, please don't be flipping our food with your fingers and stuff. This is at home cuisine. This is I'm home and I can cook it like this type of cuisine. So anyway, I think I'm gonna stick with the Italian blend. I was gonna let y'all go. See, I should have went live. Always go with your first mind. Always. Let's see, Italian or you know what? We're gonna mix some Italian and triple cheddar because y'all had lobster mac and cheese before, so y'all know what cheddar tastes like on it. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna mix it, okay? We're gonna mix it. But now that's too hot for me to flip through my finger, so I'm gonna flip it back over. And I'm gonna get to adding the stuff to it, and I'm gonna turn it down again. Woo! Woo! All right. So I told y'all we're gonna add the arugula. We're gonna add arugula to it. We're gonna add arugula to each one. Yes, arugula. And arugula does have a very strong taste, so it's going to have a very strong flavor up in there. And then we're going to add some spinach to each one. Yes, some spinach. We're going to add a little bit of spinach to each one because I love me some green in my food, especially now that I'm going through everything that I'm going through. So this is the spinach. This is the spinach. We already added the arugula. We just adding some spinach to it. For those that don't know what we making, I'm gonna add a little bit more spinach to this one over here. For those that don't know what we making lobster tacos. So we got the lobster meat. We want this. That's a little bit too much. We're gonna add a little bit of lobster meat to this one. We want to make sure we got enough for each one. Because like I said, this is my first time buying these lobsterinis. I don't, know how much they might be able to do. I might be able to do it once over. So, I'm going to do a little bit more there. And it ain't but so much. So we're going to do a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit everywhere. Okay? So, I told y'all, I did not decide. So that's what it looked like so far. So we're gonna do, let's get us a nice plate. And then we're gonna add the stuff on top. Okay? Plate. All right. Everything's off. Move to sink. Move to sink. Move to sink. And we're gonna, woo. Again, I'm the only one eating. I'm the only one eating. Don't be coming at me. Woo, shucks. It was hot. So I tried to roll it, but it didn't roll. It didn't want to roll with me. I'm going to try to get another one. See if that one. Woo. See if that one roll with me. Come on, little tacos. Woo. My tacos don't want to fold with me. Ah. Goodness, they hot. Okay. Shuckadies. All right, y'all. They wasn't trying to roll with me. They was like, girl. They said, no, we not tacoing. You made us flat too long. He said, I laid them flat too long. But guess what? I'm one of them people, I'm going to persevere. I'm going to make sure that I get my taco to look like a taco in. Okay? So, got my taco straight. I'm going to show y'all. Boom. Boom. So, we're going to add the pico de gallo on top. And then we're going to show y'all the finished product. And then I'm going to do what? I'm going to go eat. So I'm going to sit y'all right here. I'm going to let y'all see how I'm going to get this together. I'm just going to take like a little spoonful, and just right across the first one, right across the last one. Because I'm one of those people, I got to see what it tastes like first. Yeah, I got to see what it tastes like first. So I'm going to put it on 2. I'm going to put it on 2, and I'm going to leave 2 straight. I'm going to leave 2 by themselves, okay? And that's how they're going to be. So this is the lobster tacos made by QueenAmina. Thank y'all for tuning in. I know I have not been talking to y'all, but I was having issues with my port situation and the hospitals and all of that nonsense. So I just didn't feel like talking. But I'm back together. I just wanted to show y'all, I was up and eating and doing what the doctors asked me to do. But just know this, I love y'all to life. And if no one's told you today, you are special, you are amazing, you are loved, and you are worthy. Okay? I'll see y'all at chemo on Monday.